I'm back. Everybody, what's going on? This is Black Hat Greg, Black Hat Society online. What's going on? Listen, rumors of my demise have been greatly exaggerated. Greatly. Just kidding. Let me take this stuff off. It's getting kind of hot in here. How's everybody doing? So, look, if you've been following me for the past, I don't know. A lot of guys have been on my list for like years and years and years, which I do appreciate. But but I've never made a secret that I made the bulk of my money doing black hat stuff. When I say black hat, I'm not talking about any kind of fraudulent activities. I'm primarily talking about cloaking. Okay, cloaking on mostly Google and Facebook. But this past year, it had gotten a lot harder. Google and Facebook got smarter. We were getting caught a lot more, burning through more accounts. It was just a lot harder to make the kind make money, especially with all of the emphasis on the fake news and all type of stuff. So I really scaled back the black hat stuff like big time, and really focused on white hat stuff, focused on lead generation, um, just niches that weren't super hot, like diet and skin and stuff like that. Got into some different niches and stuff, you know, in a way, it was kind of refreshing to not have to be almost like looking over your shoulder all the time. Even though Facebook and Google still ban you, even for white hat stuff. But to be honest, I mean, like I appreciate thousands. I like thousands. I'm not going to complain. I appreciate thousands, but I much prefer millions. Much prefer millions. And just wasn't making no millions with the white hat stuff. And it's still cool. It's decent money and everything, but I needed to get back into what I do best. And so I actually got with these guys. They had a new cloaker, and it works way better than the other ones that I was using, including my own. Um, this new cloaker and just learning different techniques and stuff like that. I'm getting back into black hats in a big way. And there's just, some really good niches out there. I mean, traditionally I've done the skincare and diet stuff, male muscle, ED stuff like that. And those are still good and everything, but I'm getting some other markets now that are really really lucrative, like crypto offers as well as CBD. So doing that stuff. Unfortunately, Google and Facebook frown upon a lot of those niches, so you got to cloak. So I'm getting back into it. New tools, new techniques, new ways to fool Google and Facebook, and it's working out. So I'm back. I'm not abandoning the white hat stuff. I still got some Legion stuff going. I still got paper call stuff that's going pretty decent, but that money is just too slow for me. I really like the opportunity of making big amounts of money in very short periods of time. That's just it's nothing like it. So the reason I'm here to make this video for you today is to tell you about something new that I'm doing. Just started today, called the Black Hat Society. All right, Black Hat Society online. Because and the reason I'm doing this is because like if you know anything about me, you know that I'm a big believer in masterminds. Okay, I'm a big believer in people coming together, sharing knowledge, and because like if you got like four different people, okay, so if you got one person, then they have their own kind of brain power, their own kind of intelligence going on. And if you get like say four or five people there, yeah, you have the four or five people's intelligence there, but something happens where the intelligence kind of melds together and it forms like a super brain, like a mastermind that is far more powerful than the number of people that are there together. And and whether it's together in person or virtually, it works. I mean, it works. I've been doing it for years and years, and we've just had countless millionaires come out of these things. I mean, I never said that I made the millionaire because obviously, they did the work themselves. I mean, I helped them with some tips and stuff that I knew, share some knowledge that helped them out. But I mean, I could name after name after name of people that prominent names in our industry now, that were involved in one of my masterminds in one way or the other and become very successful. So, and I think especially with Black Hat because, it's not like the information is out there. Like, you have to have a group of people that you can share information with, that you can get information from as well, because everybody has different experiences and stuff. This person might have good experience using, this type of credit card, for example. This person might have a good experience using, some other form of payment. This person might have a good experience with, hosting your accounts a certain way, or farming accounts a certain way, or buying the accounts from a certain source, whatever. When you can come together and do that, I mean, everybody makes a lot more money, all right, including me, okay? So starting to think about Black Hat Society because, as I make this journey back into Black Hat stuff really hard, I want to bring some people with me because, there's a lot of tons of different offers out here that need traffic, and there's no shortage of traffic. I mean, I've always focused on Google and Facebook. I mean, they're like the number one and two and three, count YouTube, source of traffic in the world. So, you're not going to run out of traffic. It's, I don't say infinitely scalable, but, extremely, extremely scalable. And, I've just seen it time and time again. I've done it time and time again where you can literally make millions with this. Yes, there are challenges. Okay. You will get accounts banned. You will need, lots of different payment methods. You'll need, you'll need a system. You need a system for getting new accounts. You need a system for launching campaigns, because once you scale and start getting bigger, I mean, it's way more than you can do by yourself. So you got to build a team, and do stuff like that. No, don't get me wrong. I mean, like, I've actually done a lot just by myself, or just like with maybe like one or two outsourcers. So it definitely can be done. But these days, especially if you're dealing with Facebook, where you're going to need a lot of different accounts in order to generate volume, then you're definitely going to need some help doing that. So anyway, so Black Hat Society, let's talk about it real quick. This is going to be a 6-month program, I guess you can call it program. 6 months. And basically what's going to consist of is a virtual mastermind once a month. Okay, so this is something we're going to get online together live, and then we're going to we're going to mastermind. We're going to go through. Everybody's going to, kind of talk about. Now, here's the thing, too. I mean, in a sense, well, not in a sense. I mean, everybody's going to be basically competing with each other. I mean, pretty much. So, obviously, there's only so much that you may want to share or whatever, and that's fine. I mean, everybody understands that. I mean, I'll be sharing more. Okay, which I'll get into in a second. But I've still found that it's very useful because there's a lot of information that you can share without outing your whole campaign, or letting everybody know what you're doing. So it really works out really well. Because I've done this before. We had a Black Hat Mastermind a few years ago, and it's funny. I mean, I'm not really embarrassed to say it, but like some of the people that have gone through there are making more money than me now. And they just have really really crushed it. So. Really, really high rate of success with people that participate in these masterminds with me because, one thing I'm good at really bringing a lot of good people together. And you bring those people together and then you share knowledge, and then everybody just grows and everybody can make a ton of money. All right. So the monthly virtual mastermind is one thing that you're going to get. Also, I'm going to share a new campaign every single month. All right, so I'm going to show you the campaign, show you everything, the offer, the ads, everything. And so if you're lazy, like most of us are, you can just wait every month. I mean, you get 6 different campaigns that you can actually, run yourself. Now, obviously, I would encourage you to to not do it exactly like I'm doing it, or do some stuff different, or just take the ideas and apply them to your own niche. But I've done this long enough to know that people are just gonna take what I give them, copy them, and run with it. And it's fine. That's part of the reason why I really want to keep this small, because I don't want people stepping on each other's toes and everybody running the same stuff. So keep it small. I'm keeping it. It's actually going to only be open for 8 people. All right, so I'm keeping it at 8 people, and I think with that number, again, I've done it before. It's people can be very successful even in running, some of the same campaigns. So new campaign every month. All right. Also, I'm going to give you 1 hour of private consultation, coaching, whatever, with me one-on-one, 1 hour per month. And just so you know, right now for consulting, I charge $2,000 an hour. Like that's my rate that I charge, companies for the most part, but individuals as well. So that's $2 grand right there. A month times 6 months, that's $12,000 worth of my time that you're going to get. So you're going to get. I can help you out individually, away from everybody else. Where I could look at your campaign and help you out, or even if you don't, whatever, want me to see it, whatever your question or issue is, I can help you out one-on-one. Also going to get access to exclusive offers. Okay. Another reason why I'm doing this, because people always ask, well, why are you doing this? Why are you giving away information? Why don't you just keep yourself? And and so one thing, I tell people all the time is, I believe in abundance. All right, I don't believe in scarcity. And like I was saying, like there's tons of offers out here. I don't have the bandwidth to run every single offer that's out here. And two, these traffic sources that we're talking about are huge. Okay, so the markets are huge. So you can, there's tons of people that are pushing a lot of the same stuff, and all of them are making a whole lot of money. All right, but one of the reasons that I do this is because sometimes I have offers of my own, but more often, I have offers of like people that I know, clients of mine, whatever that I can have, that I have a big, some share of interest in as far as monetary. So these offers will be available to you. Obviously, you can run whatever offers you want, but typically, if I'm helping you out and, I'm showing you how to make money and you're making money, then a lot of people have, loyalty, which is good. And so they'll run the offers that I suggest. So, I make money that way as well. So that's also, an ulterior motive, not really ulterior. I'm telling you, being transparent about what it is, but, the good thing to use that is going to give you access to some really good offers and access to offers that you can't get anywhere else. All right, so you can get that. And we're going to talk about, everything that you need to be successful with Black Hat. Account management being one. That's the big thing because, getting accounts banned is part of the game and it's going to happen. So you got to have a system in place to manage the accounts, to obtain accounts, whether you're going to do it yourself or whether you're going to buy them, whatever. You got to have a system for that. You also got to have a system for card management, okay? Because you need a payment method for all these different accounts, and the payment methods have to be unique, and the payment methods have to not be linked, all right? Because then if not, then they will link together the accounts. One gets banned, a whole bunch go down. So we don't want that. So card management, payment method management, I should say, is really key. And that's something that we're going to talk about, that I'm going to talk about, and that's definitely a big thing that we're going to be masterminding about as well, because everybody has their own solutions and stuff, and I think that that's a really good way to learn how to do it, and properly in different ways. So like I mentioned, we're focus on Google and Facebook. That's my area of expertise. That's where I've focused mostly, since Google and Facebook existed, really. So going to be focusing on those because that's where the traffic is. That's where the scalability is. So that's the main area of focus. However, there's other traffic sources that you need to cloak in order to run the offers that you want to run the pages that you want to run. So we'll cover cloaking some other traffic sources as well. So just with Google and Facebook. What else? Scaling. Okay, scaling is big. I've met a lot of affiliates that can get a profitable campaign going, and they make a few $100 a day, maybe even a few $1,000 a day, but they don't know really how to take it to the next level. Take it to 5 figures a day, take it to 7 figures a month, stuff like that. So that's something that I've definitely been good at over the years. So we're definitely going to be talking about that and discussing how you can scale all your campaigns, pretty much as far as you want them to go. All right. So got that. Testing. I'm really big on testing. We're definitely going to spend a lot of time on that. I mean, that's really, to me, the main thing that separates me from my competition is I out test them. And if you have a little bit of an advantage, if you can convert a little bit better than your competition in the world of paid traffic, that means a lot because that means that you can bid more for the traffic. It means you can get a better placement, which means you can get way more traffic than everybody else. And that way more traffic translates into scalability, translates into way more money. All right. So testing is really huge. And I think that that's something that I bring to the table that I can definitely help everybody with. And, I mean, I've been in situations where I've tested somebody's page that they were, doing okay with, and, double the conversion rate. Just from some simple tests that I do, some testing some things that I know that work, and that are profitable. So I'm gonna do testing, a lot of tracking. Obviously, got to do. And then, the art of creating ads. This is really important, especially in Black Hat, because most of the stuff that you're selling, like you can't come out and say it in an ad. Like you can't come out and say, "Oh, buy this CBD oil," because there are a lot of them. You're not allowed to sell CBD type stuff. So, so you got to be, and the same thing with weight loss. You can't be like, need to lose weight, blah, 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 get some of this. Crypto, the same thing. Like you can't come out and say in the ad, what it is, but you still have to have ads that are effective. So the ad still has to, translate into, a sale or a conversion. So, and it's art to it. It's art to it. It really is art to just creating these ads that are not only effective, but that are also, not obviously about the product that it is really about, because, Facebook and Google know that. they know what to look for and everything. So helps you to not get banned so quickly, and the important thing is that it helps you to convert better, because again, like we said, if you convert better, you can outbid your competition, then you can make more money. So, and the key to all that is ads. I mean, ads are, all things being equal, ads are the most important thing. Ads are the thing that contributes most to your conversion rate. All right, so we're gonna spend a lot of time on that as well. So, and lots of other stuff. Any other aspects dealing with Black Hat, Black Hat media buying, basically. We're gonna talk about, but I think it's extremely extremely important to have a group of knowledgeable people that can, get information from me. I'll definitely, give a lot of information, but more importantly, share information, because, I learn a lot from this stuff too. I mean, a lot, again, that's why is the beauty of having, some type of mastermind, is that, everybody benefits. Okay, so so important to just have this core group of people that you can bounce ideas off of, that you can learn from, and that you can share information with. It's just really really valuable. So you know if you and I've met plenty of guys that, hey, they're doing okay, they're making a couple grand a day, their stuff, and you know which is good money for them, and that's fine, everything's cool. But I've taken these same people, put them together in a mastermind and a consulting program such as this, and and they've blown up. I mean, go from $100,000, $200,000 a month to 1 to 2 million per month. I mean, no joke, like no exaggeration. I mean, when I say these numbers, like these are real numbers that people are doing. Okay, so so this is really serious stuff. So if you want to take it seriously and you really want to make a lot of money, cloaking and doing this Black Hat stuff, then this Black Hat Society is a must. It's a must. I can't emphasize enough. How valuable this can be. All right, and there's more stuff. I don't want to get into everything, because I know a lot of people are going to be watching this video that I might not want them to see everything. So if so we can talk more in private. about it. So, but anyway, as far as the cost, here's the cost. 6 months. Keep in mind, like, I've done stuff upwards of $80,000 for like coaching programs and stuff like that. So, people, I'm typically, pretty expensive. And the reason why is because, I'm getting valuable information. If I'm giving you some information that could make you millions of dollars, like, and I'm selling it for $500, like, that doesn't even sound right. I mean, like, I wouldn't even take it seriously. So, membership in the Black Hat Society for 6 months is going to be $20,000. Okay, $20,000. And also too, there's certain people that like, look, I have more money than time. I don't want to get into all this stuff. How about you just do everything for me, and then and I'll learn that way. And so, that's fine. We have the option as well. We have a done for you option. Where instead of me just showing you the campaigns and stuff like that, like we'll actually build them for you, run them, and then we split the profits. All right, and so that option is $60,000. All right, for that, for the done for you. But like I always say, money loves speed. Okay, money loves speed because I'm only taking 8 people, and this is going out to a lot of people, my email list. So I'm only taking 8 people, and I got a lot of stuff else going on, so I really want to get this wrapped up as quickly as possible, so that I can plan for, because I want to start this next week. Okay, I want to start next week. I don't want people having to wait forever. So I'm gonna start next week. So Money Love Speed discount. So if you pay within the next 24 hours, then instead of 20,000, we can do it for 15,000. All right, 15,000 for 6 months. Okay, so that's a steal, especially when it comes to buying stuff from me, because I normally don't do anything that cheap. All right, so 15,000, and if you want to do the done for you part, instead of 60,000, it could be 50,000, as long as you pay within the next 24 hours. All right, so hopefully I want to get this wrapped up here, hopefully today, or by tomorrow. So that's the deal. Now here's how we get involved. So I definitely need to see if it's a good fit. So we need to talk. So what we're gonna do is below this video, you can make a deposit. Okay, you can make $1,000 deposit, and then once you make that deposit, then we can talk and we can kind of see if it's a fit. Now a lot of you guys I know, and we've talked. I mean, I just know you guys, so I don't have to. So if you're somebody that I know already, then just make a deposit, and then the next page I'll have the or email, whatever. The next page will email you the wire information, so that you can send in the rest of the money. So we do not necessarily have to have like an interview. But if I don't know you, then I definitely want to talk first. Hopefully today. I mean, even if I do know you, but you have additional questions, we can definitely talk. Whatever, that's fine too. But I'm not talking to anybody that's not serious. So in order for me to know you're serious, you need to make that $1,000 deposit. All right, because I don't have a whole lot of time to waste people, that aren't serious, that don't have the money, or whatever. So, and as far as I know, people are gonna ask, well, can newbies do this? Can newbies do this? And it's not really designed for newbies because again, the value in it is sharing information. However, if you're not, I mean, like if you're like, if you've done stuff, if you run campaigns and stuff like that, you have a clue. You just may not have been successful so far. Then that's one thing. As long as you kind of know what's going on. But if you're like brand new, like don't even know, you know, and how to launch a campaign or anything, then this is not going to be for you. You're going to have to do some studying, some, at least launch some campaigns, stuff like that before you can get involved with something like this. But again, like I said, if you do know what's going on and stuff like that, then we may be able to talk. Again, with somebody to talk about in private, and then I can see if it's a fit or not. So so that's that, man. So if you're interested, make a deposit below. We'll talk. You can pay the rest of it. We'll start next week, and I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be exciting. Like I said, I've had so much success with these in the past. millionaires come out of these. I'm not joking. Millionaires have come out of these masterminds. I mean, people that are now at the top of the game of affiliate marketing, um, internet marketing, have been through, my masterminds. And so, hey, time to get a new crop of millionaires out here. So that's what we're doing. So anyway, Greg Davis, Black Hat Greg, signing off. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. And I will catch you later. Peace.